We'll call this meeting to order. With the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next on the agenda is roll call. Glenn Bischoff,
Here.
Eric Dahl,
Here.
Bob Evans,
Here.
Bethany,
Here.
Dean McQueen,
Here.
and Brian Patterson.
Here.
And I'm here, so we have a quorum. Next on agenda is council meeting minutes for September 25th. That was the special meeting for the Franklin County Council and Franklin County Sewer Board meeting, special meeting. Is everybody read over them? Any questions? Do we have a motion to accept the minutes?
Make a motion to approve the minutes,
Bob
September
Evans,
25th.
Bob Evans made a motion to accept the minutes. Do we have a second?
I'll second, Carol.
We have a second, Dean McQueen. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passed. I'm all right. Yes.
He was up.
Well, he was absent. Dan was absent, so he won't sign. Hey,
Yeah, sorry.
bless you.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is the minutes from the October 14th minutes, October 14th, 2025. Is everybody, the council minutes, everybody read them? Any discussion? Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Eric Dahl made
Titled Franklin County Council Meeting, October 14th, 2025.
Okay, Eric Dahl made a motion. Do we have a second?
Second. I'll
Cindy made a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Next on the agenda is additional appropriation resolution 2025-42. Whereas it's been determined that it's necessary to appropriate more money than it was originally appropriated in the annual budget. Now therefore, be it ordained by the County Council of Franklin County that the expenses of the tax unit of the following additional sums of money are hereby appropriated out of the funds named and the purpose of the specified subject to law governing the same. Lit, public safety, sheriff, supplies, $6,500. Other services and charges, $8,000 for a total of $14,500 on this 18th day of November, 2025. Any questions?
I don't have so many questions, but Mr. Gates, Kate's question. So a lot of this is for repair. And you presented a leasing program a couple months ago. Any thoughts on the pros and cons, this method versus the lease? What do you anticipate for the future?
We did look into the lease program. The problem I had with the lease program is this. We had leased 4 or 5 cars here one year, 3 or 4 the other year. If for some reason we don't like that, we got to pay off all those vehicles all at one time. I'm not going to be guaranteed that I like this program. I didn't feel comfortable putting the county in all with both feet into all that. That's a lot of money. So the reason why we're asking for more money because the insurance was raised from 2,500 to 5,000. So it's just costing a little bit more money. So I don't think we're going to go with the enterprise leasing. Thank you.
Any other questions? Do we have a motion? Glenn made a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Bob seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Next on agenda, transfers appropriation. Resolution 2025-43, transfer of appropriation to be it ordained by the county council at Franklin County, Indiana, that the expenses from the county government and its institution for the fiscal year ending December 31st. The following amounts are hereby authorized to be transferred from the original approved appropriation for the year 2025 to the appropriation specified below in accordance with the application law. For the above mentioned budget year, the following amounts will be hereby appropriated for the specified from general SAC part-time help to SAC services and charges, $3,000. From deputy 4 to deputy 10, $7,809. From equipment repairs to custodian 1, $991. Equipment repairs to custodian 2, $4,211. From on recorder, office supplies to first deputy, $7. Dated this 18th day of November 2025. Any questions? Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to approve resolution 2025-43.
Bob Evans made a motion. Do we have a second? Glenn Bishop made a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passed. When's Thanksgiving? This week. Friday 26th, we got anything given, so.
Depends on.
Thank you, Beth. We'll talk about it.
You want to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Think I'll have them look at it. We'll talk about it and then we'll look at it and bring it back.
That's fine.
Got it. Next on the agenda is resolution 2025-44. It's council meetings for next year. I think you guys want to look at this a week and make sure it's all works out for us. Or the only thing I noticed on here is November 24th is the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know if that would interfere with anybody. But otherwise,
Ours is the week
So-
before this year, right?
huh?
We're the week before this year, right?
Right, yeah, the week
Yes.
before, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd say we probably need to change that to the week before.
Yeah,
Because
that's
kid-
right.
Vacations, kids are out of school.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, like
at
us,
least I think they are.
a lot of time,
Okay.
Thanksgiving week, people leave and go, yeah, I think.
Not sure what date.
7 days.
Be to the 17th. And December's good because it's the 8th, so that won't interfere with Christmas.
So do we have to have a motion to move it to November?
Pardon?
Do we have to have a motion to move it to November 17th, or since it's not approved yet, it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter yet, does it? We don't have to.
Okay.
Do we need? maybe-
We'll just approve it.
Oh,
We'll just.
well,
approve it.
we'll,
Yeah, that's why I just.
well, why don't we make the change, bring it back to next meeting and approve it then?
That's fine.
Okay.
Another question I got is December the 8th, why do we meet so early in December? What was the reasoning behind that?
It was due to when the final additional could be sent to the DLGF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, why don't we're gonna just kind of hold on this till next meeting and we'll okay it next meeting. We'll make a motion on it. So everybody look at it and see if there's any other changes that need to be done on it. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, and real quick, Carla, the budget hearings and all that, did you talk to Reedy and make sure these dates work with? Okay.
So the budget workshop starts the 10th. Okay. So, okay, everybody?
Yeah.
And she'll make the changes, then we'll bring it back next meeting.
That works.
Is that- What's
So
that?
what I'm saying is I think all of the dates that refer to public safety need to be
Okay.
reviewed because that's going to be changing next year. The whole thing's changing. So I'll have Reedy look at it.
You have, okay, all right, okay. And let us know next meeting, okay,
I'll send it out.
okay, all right. So you got a copy of this?
Yes.
Okay. Next on the agenda is Reedy Finance Group invoice. And most of this is all for administration. And there's still some budget counseling on there. And financial planning. And there's some special projects on there that there was charges for. And it's a total of $5,007.35. Any other questions? on it? Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve invoice number 13329 from Reedy Financial.
Okay, Brian Patterson made a motion to approve the Reedy Finance Group. Do we have a second?
Second.
Bob Evans, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, invoice passed. That's all that was on the agenda. I think Brian's got a few things he wants to talk about.
So I want to have a discussion, just an open discussion about our health insurance for the county. Since budget hearing, I've had some concerns from some questions from some taxpayers about our health insurance, and then I've been having some discussions with other people, other elected officials and things like that about our health insurance. Carla and Erica put together some numbers for us, and you should have them in your email. Oh, do you have something to hand out? Basically, the questions that I asked were, how much is our health insurance? Okay. How many employees do we have on our health insurance? And the numbers over the last, well, since 2019, how much has it increased year over year over year? Okay. So basically in 2019, 2020, we had 108 employees receive health insurance plus their family members, which brought the total to 233. That was at 1.6 million or almost 1.7 million. That was in 2019. In 2024, 2023, 2024, because the actual insurance starts in September, goes to September. I believe that's the date. And we had 112 employees, 228 total people on the health insurance plan, and that was at 2.5 million. We don't have the 2025 totals right now, but we are at based off of what we appropriated right now, we're basically about $3 million. So we've doubled since 2019. And we haven't added any more people to our health insurance. The conversations that I have had, basically we've come to the conclusion that this is unsustainable. We can't, in another 5 years, if we add another 50% to it, we can't afford that. So I know the commissioners are going to try to work on some things, but I think we as a council need to really start wrapping our head around this and how we can help facilitate and what we are allowed to do. Because just writing checks every year is not the solution, and just the increase is going up and up and up. I think we need to work with the commissioners and help get some type of committee formed to really start diving into this now before our renewal period in September. And then we need to know, legally what we're allowed to do, just all the variables about it. And then Carla's going to give some information on the dental stuff too. That doesn't even include dental, or that doesn't include life insurance, does it? This it's part of the premium. Okay. So I guess what I've been doing and what I would ask that you guys do, if you can, if you know any other elected officials in other counties, just reach out to them and talk to them and say, hey, what are you guys doing? I was dealing with a commissioner up in Union County in my other business, and I asked him what he pays for his health insurance, and the number that he gave me, they just did a 2% increase in their health insurance. It went up, and they're only at, I think he said $930 or something like that per month per employee. That comes down to about $11,000 a year that they're forking out for their health insurance. And then I asked the next question. I said, well, is it worth a darn? And he's like, yeah. He's like, it's pretty good. He said the employees are happy and they only pay $20, I think is what he told me. The employees only paid $20 a month, I think it is, or a paycheck, or it was $20, whatever it was. So our employees are paying more.
Do we know what?
We're forking out way more on our end. Now, granted, I'm going to call our health insurance the Cadillac version because it's darn good. It is very good health insurance, but we've got to look at other options. We can't, this is unsustainable. So, I've had a couple conversations with Eric about this, and if it's okay, I like everybody to kind of do their own thing and just talk to different people and insurance agents, people who specialize in county health insurance, other commissioners, other council people, all that. But in the meantime, I'd like to see if it's okay if me and Eric kind of get together with Commissioner Heiss, and John doesn't know I'm bringing this up, so he'll get informed. But if we can sit down and see if we can come up with a solution to help, because the more eyes you have on this, the better off I think we're going to be, better off the taxpayer is going to be. So any thoughts, questions, open discussion.
It is up to the commissioners to get the ball rolling, and it's up to us to push them, you know,
Right.
so.
So would this be like a committee that you guys are wanting to set up?
We could call it that. I don't care. Call it whatever you want. It's just, this is, they can do their thing. We want to help. John's kind of he's kind of heading up the health insurance over there. He's the main guy over there. But I think if we can help come up with different solutions and just meet with John and just kind of have a conversation, a frank conversation about what we need and how to save money, basically. I just think that's, that would be a good stuff. And yes, ultimately, so here's what I do know, and I will say this. They can enter into a contract for health insurance. If we tell them how much they can spend, that's what they find. We are giving them, and I'm not saying that's how we're going to do it, but that's how that works. It's the checks and balances. So, I mean, if we can get our health insurance down to $2 million, which is still a lot of money. I mean, it's still a bunch of money. I mean, we're saving $1 million for the people. So.
All right. Anybody else got anything on it?
No, I mean, I would say I'm in favor of helping support do something. We have to do something.
Yeah.
And I agree that we need more than the council engaged in it, involved in it. So whether it's commissioners or maybe even beyond the commissioners, but because there has to be, and I think maybe one of the first discussion points of whatever this committee is what are we willing to, or what would be willing to accept? Because you can go all the way here, you can go all the way here, or we sit and land in the middle, like, what do we want to accept? Is it $1? Or is it certain coverage? We want to make sure we protect our employees with certain types of coverages. And then it kind of gets the ball rolling because insurance is an animal. I mean, there's a lot to it. And what we have is not sustainable. I fully agree with that statement. I mean, doubled in 4 years, 5 years. And insurance has gone up across the board, whether it's in business or in government, it's gone up, but that's a little beyond the average, I guess you could say. So I'm in favor of trying to do something and help.
Sure. Yeah. Bob, you got anything?
My only comment would be is, whenever this committee, whoever's on it, whenever they're processing this thing, we do have the Cadillac right now. That is true. And I don't know if all companies can come in, if it's still the same, where they can come in with the same exact quote as the existing policy and then compare apple to apple and then start going from a Cadillac down to a real nice Buick. I don't know if we can do that or not, but it's something that we need to make sure we compare apples and oranges. And if you can keep if you can keep the present company, that's your best deal. If they're comparing apples and oranges, that's your best deal. That's where you want to be, if you can.
Yeah, just so you understand that it was brought that if it goes to a different company, the brokers that have been involved, there are about 6 to 8 employees that will be completely lasered out of the insurance.
Which will almost,
That is why it's gone up so much. It's
Sure it
because
is.
we've had some serious illnesses that have, 6 to 8 of them. That's really costing the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to draw that conclusion because we don't know, right? That's part of the investigation. Like, if that's the statement we must maintain, okay, that's one of the objectives of the, there's probably ways to still do that. I don't know, but I don't want to draw that conclusion yet until the committee looks into it, honestly. But I agree with what you said, Bob.
Any other discussion on it tonight? Do we have a motion?
No, it ends in September of 26.
Yeah.
September of 26.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Anything else come before council?
So are you guys okay with me and Eric working on this?
Bob, you want to help on that?
Or Bob, you can join too?
Bob would
Yeah,
like to be.
yeah,
on
I don't care. I'm just, yeah, whoever.
Bob was the insurance guy. He would know quite a bit about it.
It's fair to me. I don't
But
care.
like somebody said, we need to get moving on this because if you want to start in April and this thing won't work out between April and September.
They actually start in like talking to
January.
commissioners. The company comes though in June, like with the documents in hand, ready to sign. Yeah.
Okay, so you're, okay. Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other discussion? Do you have a motion to close the meeting?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
You have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's over. Next meeting will be, December the, 16th, December 16th.